Good morning, everybody. It is June 25th, 2023, Sunday. It is 3:27 in the morning. Okay, this is part 2 of Exposing Satan's Playbook. Introduction. Without going into details, an official in a very high position with links to American military planning for the Vietnam War was promised a very high and lucrative position in the new administration if he would assist in the strategy. This man was copying the bombing raids and other information of the United States in Vietnam, which were secret plans, and handing over the information to an agent linked to the Russian embassy in Washington. The Russians were then transferring the plans to the Vietnamese leaders. Part of the break-in was linked to a belief that the Russians may have compiled personal information on the man who was stealing the plans and were actually blackmailing him to hold him as a hostage by claiming that if the information the CIA had about him was released, he would, in that day, lose his job in the government. Before information of the Watergate break-in was reported in the Washington Post, Bill told Dad, "What I have heard is so damaging that if the American people who love this nation knew, it would negatively impact the future of Democratic Party." The evidence Bill heard and saw proved there were active socialists and communists in America working within the system against American forces in the war to discredit the president. He stated, "It proves the higher-ups in the party are so pro-socialist, and some are communists in their ideology." Bill predicted that Nixon could be the brunt of the news stories and would be forced to step down in embarrassment. Several days later, the news broke across Northern Virginia of the break-in and spread like wildfire throughout the world. There are more details that my father suggested I never share, but I think that you get the picture. You cannot win a war when the enemy knows your battle plans. However, what if you knew your enemy's strategies? How would that change the outcome of your conflicts? Now switch the scene. You have been a Christian for several years, and by using scripture and practical daily experience, you have discovered how your archenemy thinks and works. You are a strategy soldier and understand your strengths and weaknesses and where in the future you could be vulnerable. You have discovered the need to close the front and back doors of your life. The front door being the things that people see, and the back door being the secret entrances that the enemy often uses to avoid being detected. The secret things. Okay, so that is all for part 2 of the introduction to Exposing Satan's Handbook. If you like this content, like this video, or comment below. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching.